Good morning everyone and welcome to your Tuesday Thoughts video. Today is Tuesday the 18th of April 2023. This is your card reading for today. If you've been following the platform, you know that I do a tarot card reading for your entertainment, let's say. And so I just pick a few cards, and I've got a few different decks here today which I might use as well just for clarification, and we'll just see what the messages are for the week for the collective, let's say. I post these, try and do one on a Tuesday, and I also tend to do a channel as well straight after as I'm in the space. I've opened up the energy, I've brought in the guides, etc. So it's easy for me just to go and record a channel after this. So feel free to watch previous card readings or channels and see how that resonates with you as well. Oh, two are dropping out already, so that's interesting. What I do is I just choose from the tarot deck and use this as a guiding light to tell us a little story about the week ahead. I think that one wants to come out as well. Let's see what else we've got. So this might be a speedy one. I do have three other decks that I brought out just to see if we needed some clarifications, and sometimes it's nice to use a different deck and you get a different slant on something. So I hope you're well. We've all had our Mondays. Mondays can be a tough day for people. I have heard that a lot of people are taking Mondays off. So since the lockdowns, people are renegotiating contracts and doing a working from home on a Monday or a Friday or both. And it just goes to show that people do like to spend time at home and not to be putting themselves in the midst of the commute, the drive, the stresses. And if you can get a day at home to work, if you're able to do that, lucky enough to be able to do that kind of work, then that's great. Tune in on a Tuesday and tune in your lunch break, have a watch, and hopefully I'll get to this to you for lunch. It is actually going on 12:30 now, so late lunch, and we'll see how we go. I did the plats today. I don't know why, I just wanted to thank you, so we'll take those ones. I wasn't sure why I was doing plats today, but I decided not to fully close them off so that they would just be a little bit kind of left sort of open. So I thought that was kind of nice. I don't know, there might be a Native American thing coming in, but I don't have Native American cards, so it can't be that. Okay, so let's go straight into the reading. Let's give you some messages for the week. And the first one is the Chariot, which we had last week actually. And the Chariot points to movement. It points to taking up the reins of your life and moving forward with someone. Oh, interesting. Moving forward with someone or something. And usually, it's like you have two directions and you're going to have to take a chance on life and make this move. But it shows that, each direction is of equal benefit to you. So you're not going to lose out, but you might need to make the decision and take this leap of taking a step forward. It can point to traveling over land, so you might be doing a bit of visiting people or traveling, visiting different areas by car, by train, that type of thing. And it's also coming in with speed. So the first card is initiating this move. So it's saying, okay, now's the time. Let's do it. Let's take up the reins of our life. There's something that you've been wanting to do. So let's move forward and do it. There's movement here. There's speed here. There's a pulling in of the wild horses. So you have to get a certain amount in order. You have to create this controlled movement forward, let's say. So the horses don't run wild. There is a need to be able to drive this chariot, and you are in a chariot. So that points to the position that you're driving forward. So you have achieved this chariot. You might call it a Merkaba, and you are moving forward. The Merkaba is the energy body, the energy vessel that we travel in. And a lot of people, upgrade their Merkabas. They get downloaded Merkabas, but in a sense, it's a chariot. It carries you, so it can carry you from dimension to dimension, place to place. But also, it's just symbolic of this holding vessel that you can travel in. And that can carry you where you want to go. It's a safe boundary around you that you're able to travel in as you move forward. And you're moving forward to the King of Cups. So the King of Cups can point to a water sign, which would be Pisces, Scorpio, and what's the other water sign? Can't believe I've forgotten. I don't know why I've forgotten. Pisces, Scorpio, and I'm going to keep recording because what is it? So, January, February, March, April, May, June. Oh, Cancer. Yeah, Cancerian. Oh, well, July is Cancer, isn't it? So it's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And this could be a man in your life who is emotional. So this guy has his emotions in check. He's the king. So he, in a way, has control of his emotions. He's gone through the period of being the page, the young, frivolous, energetic, youthful vibration of the water sign. And he's moved forward through the night as well, through this night who might come in with a romantic sense. And now he's a much more mature energy, much more mature, emotional. He's aware of his emotions. He's perhaps a little bit more emotionally intelligent because he's gone through all the levels previously. He can be a little bit isolated and on his own. He can be a little bit sort of off in an island. And there is a crab here at the bottom. So it possibly is a Cancerian in your life. And we've got fish as well here, which could point to it being Piscean as well. But certainly there's a lot of emotion, a lot of love. So love, connection, and this grounding energy to the earth and this offering of this energy. It could also point to as you move forward, you're possibly moving towards this loving masculine energy, but it can also point to that you're moving towards a much more mature way of being in your own emotions. Okay. The next card is the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is a sign that you'll be working from home on a craft. The pentacles are work, and they also point to money. So you can be earning money through this craft. And you can see here he's drawing something out. So there's time and dedication needed to perfect and to work. And, he has got to put in some hours. He's in his little workshop here. So he has to go and do the daily work, the daily grind. But it is at home. It is, goodness, I was just talking about working from home. So it is a way of connecting the working from home with your craft, with some skill that you have and you want to grow. And how do you grow it? You work on it every day. How do you grow it? You spend time drawing things out. You spend time tweaking things. You create something that you can sell, or you create, he's creating this pentacle here and he has several here. So there's a stock of things, or there's a platform of videos or things like that. So it's something he's working on at home. And perhaps I'll wait till the next card and then we'll see how the story unfolds. And it's pointing to a crossroads. So the angels are trumpeting and announcing this crossroads, and it's a new beginning, a fresh start. You can see the family are coming out of these boxes, out of these coffins. So it's pointing to a rebirth, but also a need to understand that you have to drop everything away. They're quite naked, so you have to drop all the old so that you can move forward. You're in this crossroads period where, do you go back? Do you go forward? But if you go forward, there's a need to be reborn. There's a need to drop everything away that you were. And, it's like that dark night of the soul. People the shamans go into the woods, into the undergrowth, and they get buried, and they have to spend, a night or 2 nights or something deep within the earth subject to everything that the natural world has. And this dying is so that they can realize what that's like and go through emotional states of that, go through, change, mature in that dying, in order that they can come out 2 days later and realize that they were touching death and they were touching everything that was about death. And now that they can see that they have their life to live, how do they want to put in the hours? Putting in the hours, how do they want to put in the hours as they move forward? So it's waking up and listening to the music. There's a need to, just listen to the sound of your future, how you want it to look, how you want it to sound. Now is the time. There is this crossroads. So I'm going to see how quickly I can get through this without. I'm going to take another deck, which is the John Holland Tarot, which is quite nice as well. I'm going to shuffle that. So that's just kind of given us a little bit of a lead. And then we'll shuffle these cards and see if they can give us some more insight. It's always nice to mix some cards, and considering this is a psychic deck as well, it just gives us different pictures, different images, and therefore we can tell a story. So let's see if we can get a couple of cards. Oh, we've got 2 cards already, so let's just go with those for now. So that one was on top of that one, so this one is first. Okay, so we've got giving and receiving, which is very nice. So in order to move forward, there may be a need to give and to receive. So it's understanding the balance of that. So, if you're giving of your time, if you're giving of your work, that you also need to receive, reward or compensation for your time. And it's offering as well this light-filled, these hands are light-filled, so this is healing energy as well. So this need to offer this healing energy, and in doing so be able to receive. It's very much in the red coloring here, and the red is all about the root chakra, which is your base chakra at your the bottom of your spine, so your perineum. So your lowest yin aspect, and that is your connection to the ground. That is your root. That is red. It's called the base chakra, and that is all about wealth, foundation, building. And so there is a need to understand that as you build something, as you build and grow something, you need to work on this root chakra. And then you're able to have the foundation to offer your gift, whichever, and you can see there's lots of different colors here. So we all have different gifts that we're offering. We're all giving something. And even if we have a service or a Airbnb or whatever, we're putting part of ourselves into that. And then we're offering that. So we're offering part of ourselves as well. But it's also allowing you to receive. So remember to receive the money. Remember to receive the bookings, the appointments, the orders. So he's receiving orders for his work. Dog's outside, don't know if you can hear it. Receiving orders for his work. And also it's healing energy. So allow yourself to receive healing energy. So there may be a need to connect with the angelic realm. You can see here the angels are singing and trumpeting, and Gabriel was the trumpeter, and he's all about communication and announcements. So he's announcing something. He's announcing this new life. You're at this crossroads, things are about to change. And he's saying we're here to help. The angels are here to help. So receive angelic healing, receive angelic energy. And to receive, the palms must be open. So often when you meditate, you can meditate with the hands down, which ground you to the earth, or the hands open, which allows you to receive. So anytime you feel that you want to receive healing energy, you can just sit with the palms open. You can ask the angels, send me some healing energy. And that openness, this open palm, is sort of a symbol of saying that you're open to receive. And also in relationships, So you're going to move forward in relationships, and you're going to have the two sides, the masculine and the feminine, for example, the yin and the yang, which might be more truthful. So you've got these two sides, and one is giving and one is receiving. So the yang is more outward, more giving. The yin is more receiving. So there's a need to allow yourself to understand that dynamic. Even within a relationship, it changes all the time. So you've got the leader, and then the leader can't be the leader all of the time. So it's got to switch, and the yin will become more of a leader for a period, and then the yang again will take leadership in something. So there's this dynamic of shifting and changing and flow which happens as well, which is good to recognize within a relationship. And it might be the giving and receiving of emotion. It might be being happy to move forward in offering your emotion in this love instance and receiving this emotion back. So there must be a give and take. There must be this, as we said, these roads were equal. There must be an equality in this giving, in this the amount that you're putting in. And as I said, giving and receiving work, giving and receiving orders, bookings, that type of thing, people booking in with you, and also the healing energy, receiving from the angelic realm, the healing energy. So that's quite nice. And if you want to build anything, you must be able to do that. They say the circle of the money, so you must invest in something in order to receive. You must also invest in yourself to get the best out of yourself. So invest by reading the right books, by listening to the right podcasts, by following the right meditations, by taking a class, by getting healings, by doing some holistic sort of healing element, adding it to your life, because that supports the body, supports the mind, so you can function. You're here and your place is very valid. You're on the earth, and so there is a need for you to realize that means you're important, you're an important factor. And so you've got to look after yourself in the correct ways, nurture your natural body in the best natural way possible. Yes, we'll all have chocolate here and again, we'll all have a glass of Prosecco now and again, that's fine. But there is a need to understand the nature of your body, and as you understand it and get close to it and listen to it, and you're able to hear it, you're able to hear its announcements when it's saying, hang on a second, then you can give it what it needs. Okay, so that's interesting. Just plait this again because it's coming undone. I do love plaits. I don't know if I'll wear it outside though, because people will probably think I'm a little strange if I wear it outside. Not that they don't think I'm a little strange anyway. But there we go. It's quite nice. Quite nice shiny hair today. And the next card. Oh, very nice. Opportunity beckons. And this is a 4, and 4 is foundation, 4 is building, 4 is growing. You can see the green around the edge, so it's healthy, it's nutritious, it's fresh, it's fertile, it's a period of new growth. And the 4 is that stable foundation. And you can see he is looking out not only to the cosmos, but looking down to the earth. So in a way, let's say he's some sort of ascended master and he's looking at the earth and he's saying, okay, I can see what's going on. Planetary influence as well. This is possibly a good time, because they say this eclipse is a great time of change, and often with change comes upheaval, but you are moving forward into a brighter world. You're moving forward into this new life. There is transformation that occurs at these times. And so there is this need to see, to look down on your life from a higher perspective and see what you can transform and see what needs to be built on solid ground. These are pillars of strength, pillars that are solid. What do you need in your business to make sure that it's solid? What do you need? What structures do you need to put into place in order to build the business, in order to have this? So you've got the infinity sign here. So have something that is long lasting, something where you can not necessarily change it, but you can flow with the dynamic of introducing new elements. You know, businesses change over time and introduce new things and diversify and go with the flow. And, you know, you'll have lean months and then good months. So you have to make the money in the good months and then have that to carry through to the lean months. So it's all this understanding of the flow, of the infinity, of the give and the take. And again, this is balance. This is balancing. This is the balancing act. And it's this opportunity beckons. So there is something happening. There is something being offered to you. And here we've got all of these hands offering, giving you this opportunity. So you must receive it. You must learn to receive. You must learn to have your arms open. These arms are wide open to receive this announcement, to receive this opportunity. This is a signaling. Something is coming in, and it's going to allow you to spend time on your craft at home. It's going to allow you to do that. It's going to possibly connect you with an emotionally mature individual who will help you, or who could be romantic in nature. But this can also be that you're maturing emotionally and you're deciding on which route to take. You're moving forward with this opportunity. This is a lovely card. And you have the cosmos there as well. So there is that cosmic, that higher influence. And just the fact that his head is bowed slightly just points me to there's always something sacred about that. So it's almost like there's just a tone of sacredness coming through there as well. So that was very nice. I'm going to now go to a deck which I don't use that much on here, but I love it. And it's the Egyptian deck that I have. Auset Egyptian. And these are really nice as well, but I'll have to read from the book from these because I don't know. They're very specific about the meanings of these Egyptian goddesses and gods and symbols and images. So I will just give it a good old shuffle just to make sure that we're getting something which obviously the guys want us to know. So let's find out more about this opportunity, this working from home, this moving forward in this direction. Our emotions are in check and we're ready with arms open to receive. Okay, so let's see what the Egyptian cards want us to know. So if I can have 2 cards, please. Just waiting for them to drop out. Sorry, I'm holding them to the side because I've just got a little bit more room on the table on this side. So I'm trying to not have them fall on the floor, but if they do, right? You know. Oh. Okay, so 3 have dropped out. So I'll just quickly read those 3. I'm getting through this at quite a pace today, which is good. It was the most beautiful morning. We had blue sky. There was not a cloud. It was fabulous. And now it's clouded over and it's a little bit breezy. And I haven't got out for my walk yet. So that is to come. Okay, so the first card is scrying. Now we had this before. Was it last week we had scrying? So we can see here again the water. So we have the water element. So we have the watery nature, which is all about flow, which is all about moving over obstacles, through obstacles, under and over and through. And there is nothing, like water is strong as well. You have a rock that has had water move past it for years and years and years and years. And it's managed to carve away the rock. So it's soft, but it's strong. It's very Tai Chi. You've got to be like bamboo. So you've got to be strong but flexible. So nothing, you can bend when the stresses come in, you bend to the stresses, but then you haven't broken. You're not brittle. You're not going to snap. So be like water, my friends, as Bruce Lee said. And scrying is true future. It's number 7, which is a very spiritual number. And it is just beautiful, isn't it? Don't you just love these cards? They're just so beautiful. That's partly why I like reading them, because they're just so pretty. So 34, let's see if I can get some meanings quickly for you here. 34. Hope you're all doing well. tell me what's going on. Like, what's going on with you? How's life? You know, share this with your friends if you think they're interested in card readings, etc. So scrying was a popular divination method. So it's where you looked into water, a bowl of water, and then you would see images, very much like the psychic sees. And after seeing the images, then you would kind of tell a story, I guess, and give some sort of future reading. I don't tell you the future. I just read cards and give you an idea of the energy in the cards. Otherwise, I'd be doing the lottery numbers, right, if I knew exactly the future. So scrying was a popular divination method used by Isis, actually, the priestess. So gazing into water and essential oils in a crystal bowl, using a mirror of black obsidian or clear quartz crystal bowls were also used. The goddess Hathor always carried a shield that acted as a mirror to see into the future. And the other side had a mirror to enable people to see themselves in their own true light. So the duality is necessary for true reading. So here we have the duality. We're talking about the yin and the yang, the dark and the light and the shadow, both your masculine self and your feminine self, because I am not only feminine. I have a masculine side and a feminine side. And one side of my body is the masculine side and one side of my body is the more feminine side. But even beyond that, we just have this flow. We have all the hormones just in different amounts. So we have just this energy which can be yang, can be outwardly moving, and also can be yin at times. And as I said before, in the relationship, you can move from being the leader, being the boss, being the one who organizes, to sitting back and someone else takes over and leads a little. So it is this duality within us individually, but also then within our relationships and within the outer world. Okay, what does she say? Know that your soul has a blueprint known to your future self, your true future. You must activate your seeds of divinity to follow your purpose for first ever incarnating. You must activate your seeds of divinity to follow your purpose for first ever incarnating on earth. Follow your soul's purpose, and this will be your final time on earth. So we are all here to live our purpose, and we will come back again and again until we fulfill it, because we can get distracted and do different things from time to time, and we won't have received the full education that we came here to get. And then we might, pass, and we'll go through all the different holes of learning and reflection and healing and and then we'll decide, I didn't really do that when I was on earth, and I kind of wanted to learn that. And then that's why beings come back, because they want to get that done. And then once they have it all done, it is like, now I don't need to come back. So it's like you get to a point where you don't have karma anymore, where that's gone, and you've just come to do this. And there's a lot of people coming in now who are coming in on their final lifetime. They're coming in and they're doing a lot of work, a lot of this type of work, spiritual work. They're very tuned in to the higher. They are very intelligent and intellectual, but in a way that encompasses all of the quantum world, the cosmos, everything. So it's this huge, multifaceted understanding. And that's coming through. And because of that shift, there's no need to go through the drudgery of old life situations and scenarios, because they're coming in with this higher energy and this higher purpose, let's say. Enlightenment will be yours, and glorious eternal life with the gods in the heavenly fields awaits you. Your true future will be fully revealed when you are truly ready. And it does feel that, there is this announcement. You're at this crossroads. You're about to move into perhaps your true future. There's this celebration, and these are being reborn. So it possibly is that, how can I say it, that this lifetime you're to wake up to your purpose. This lifetime you wake up to your purpose, and then that is the last lifetime on earth. So a spiritual abundance is yours now, but financial abundance is waiting the clearing of difficult karma. So there may be some karma that you're clearing, but what happens is when you wake up to your purpose, that's what you're doing. You're getting rid of it. So there may be a period of work that needs to be done. There may be some things that you have to work on. Perhaps at home, you need to center, you need to meditate, you need to do your due diligence with yourself. Regarding love, it says your divine star soulmate, or the person you're meant to be with in this lifetime, is already with you or close to you. So there might be this counterpart coming in, this emotional bond that might be coming in. And it says your star soulmate. So you can see that this guy is up on the stars. He's up in the planet. So this is something that was recorded before you came to the planet. So there is this karmic relationship as well, which is possibly coming in. And you're both moving towards enlightenment. So you're clearing all the debris of perhaps old lifetimes you had together. It says work and career, to develop the gifts of prophecy and healing, to discover your true purpose. Again, discovering true purpose, why you are here. Healing hands. Receive healing. Give healing. Find the correct work for you. And it doesn't mean it has to be energy healing, but it does mean that something you're doing is a giving of yourself. You're developing, you're finding something that you can contribute to the world. Yeah, so that's an interesting one. So that's pretty much finding your true purpose, is, again, which is all about the work, the direction. You're moving into this transformation. Things are changing because perhaps you are clearing karma. You might have cleared your karma. And in order for this to be your last lifetime, then that's what happens. And you tend to be more sort of like a missionary. You're on your mission in your last life. The next one, we've got water again. We've got happy. That's how I'm saying it. Don't know if that's how you say it. And it's called water spirit. So what an interesting one. And he looks a little bit like, is it a ram? And he's got lots of hieroglyphs on the vase. And this 13 is the divine goddess as well, divine goddess number, female number. It's my lucky number, pretty much. I'm not afraid of 13. I think 13 is a great number. And 1 and 3 is 4. And 4 is your stability again. So it's stabilizing this water energy. It's got this water flow, but you can see he's on a throne, so he's holding him, it's stable, and he's on this little plinth as well, like an island. So there's this stability coming into the water as well. So let me just find this one. It's 13. This is just so much fun. Reading cards is so much fun because you get all these little stories and little diversions, but then it all comes together again. It's just so much, like, I just love it. It's a baboon. See that? So the baboon-headed god is another of the 4 disciples of Horus and represents the need to work energetically and with thought before undertaking any action. Best to prepare your plans and alchemically create change by visualizing it happening first. So that's all about manifestation. So it's all about think it. Thoughts become things. Think it first, and then it'll become a thought. But you have to believe it. So think enough. A belief is just a thought you keep thinking. So if you think a thought enough, it becomes a belief. And when you believe it, it becomes real. So keep thinking a thought. You don't even have to believe it at the start. You don't even have to, understand the process. You just think the thought. Think the thought. Think the thought. But it's continuous, repetitive. Commit to it. And then that changes your energy. And as soon as you change your energy, things come to you. You will start to receive. So you're giving out different energy, and then you're receiving back the gifts that you wanted. So what advice does this little god have for us? So he's the one that used to, these little jars were found in the tombs. I went to see the Tutankhamun exhibition, And there were lots of little vessels like this in the tomb with him as well. And these held this one in particular would hold the lungs of the deceased. Circulates energy through your lungs and your body. I bring change and growth to you. So release your fear of me and I will bring you great healing. Again, the healing. You can meet me by meditating with this picture. And that's another thing as well. People are frightened to want to have healing. People are frightened to engage with healing. But I would suggest that it is very important to know that you deserve it and that you can receive it at the level that is right for you at the time. You're never given too much that you can handle. And you are worthy of it. And like, don't worry about belief systems and this, that, and the other. If you feel you want to have a healing, whichever kind, then do it. Don't be frightened to engage, because it's natural. It's the most natural. It's much more natural than going to your GP and getting medication. Finding natural remedies is very beneficial. Now, I'm not telling you to stop taking what you're taking. This is just a little disclaimer. Always, follow your advice from your health professionals. But I'm a complementary therapist. So I am someone who says, fine if you're doing that, but you can introduce natural elements, natural herbs, natural vitamins, minerals. We're also deficient in vitamins and minerals. The food is not full of vitamins and minerals like it was before. A lot of it is processed. A lot of it is fake. So find ways to nurture your body energetically, energy healing, acupuncture, aromatherapy, reflexology, nutrition, naturopathy, hypnotherapy if it works for you. But just use your field of availability. There's so many things that are here now that are being practiced by professionals who have done the due diligence, who have done the work, who've done many hours, who know what they're doing. So introduce that into your world. Don't be frightened about it. It resonates. Find the one that resonates, and that's your body singing that's what it needs. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. So it says, you can meet me by meditating with this picture. As you hold it in your hand, ask me to be with you and flow healing energy through your body. I will make you shiver with delight. And it says, do more research and work to achieve your dreams. There will be a flow of finances coming to you. So again, giving and receiving, working on your thing, opportunity beckons. Release resentment over past relationships and ask for the flow of loving energy to fill your lungs and your heart. So again, the heart area, the heart chakra up here with your lungs, the green color is the heart energy. And it's asking you to fill that area. Let go of past resentments and allow yourself to love again. Love. See more joy in your life and work by studying and preparing and then applying for a promotion or for new work. And this was it. It was working on something. And this new opportunity, this announcement, this crossroads, you're going through some sort of transformation. It says, check your lungs. How are you breathing? Stop smoking. Take a course in healing. Any dissent and conflict can be resolved. Looking good as long as you continue to plan for success in life. So keep that ambition going. Keep that desire to move. Keep that desire to go forward with your chariot. Your chariot's your body as well. Your physical body, your Merkaba, which is your energy body, your light body, we say. But your physical body is your chariot. You walk around in it all day. This is your chariot. And the last card was Osiris, I think. That's another really cool card. So Egyptian. And it says heavenly messages. And he's cool, isn't he? Isn't he cool? Looks awesome. And that is number 27, which I love. 2 and 7 is 9, which is completion. 2, 7. Okay, goes on, just tells a little bit of history about the gods, etc. Horus has a beautiful green energy. You know, I had a green painting. I put this on first, which is the greens, and then I thought I'll bring a green painting out, and then I thought I'll throw that little throw over there, which is green, all the greens, and the other one was green, and this one is green. Yeah, very interesting, and this one is green as well. So it says, Horus has a beautiful green energy, and his wise counsel should be sought when trying to understand the great mysteries of life, death, and eternal life. Well, that's interesting, because we were talking about your purpose. We're talking about this could be your last lifetime if you move towards your purpose and enlightenment and living your mission, and that clears all the karma. I am now a star in the sky, and the dead join me there, and they have messages for you. They say, now this is interesting, because I was saying about people coming back, and they come back to, there's something else they wanted to achieve or do that they didn't get done last time, so they're going to come back and do that in order to clear everything so they don't have to come back to Earth continuously. They say they have made it safely to the other side, and are happy to be free from a difficult earthly life, and they often sail joyfully with me in my solar bark through the sky. From there they send you love and blessings and gratitude for accepting their transition. So that's important too, to allow others to transition. It hurts and it's very sad, but you're also, there's a need to remember that they are moving forward into their fullness, moving forward into the brightness of who they are, moving forward into everything that they are. You had a snippet for a while, but that's not even who they are. And that was glorious, and you might have loved them and shared a lot. But we also have to let them go, because they chose to come for that time, and then they chose to move on to different things. So it does talk a little bit about delays, about a few disruptions, which were coming into Mercury retrograde. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Don't be disheartened by things that go a bit belly up during Mercury retrograde. And there may be people that want to speak to you, people, members of your family who have passed, who want to connect, so you contact a medium. I work as a medium as well. You don't have to come to me. But there might be some sort of message. So for somebody out there who's lost a loved one, there might be someone who wants to just reach out and connect to that person and see if they've got a message for them. And it says at the end, your time of challenges will be followed by great joy. So there is this, it doesn't all go smooth sailing. So when you're trying to work on something, when you're trying to build something, the opportunity beckons you forward and you move forward. You move in and you dance with that. But that's not without its challenges. The challenges will continue. So to achieve anything, you have to be prepared for that. But that's how you learn. That's how you develop your craft. When I do healings, I'll often ask for feedback, because I want to know how it was for them. I want to know how I can be better at what I do. The feedback tells me, where I am at. And that's so important, that you are prepared to grow and change and upgrade what you're doing. Make it better. Be the best that you can be. Offer the best service, the best Airbnb, the whichever, and that will need tweaking. That will need tweaking from time to time, and you get different people with different expectations. And, you know, often expectations get you in trouble because you expect things to be one way or another and they're not. And that disappoints you, but no one else told you that. That was your own expectation. So it's taking responsibility. If you have all these expectations, then, you know, the only person to blame is yourself, because you've either set someone on a pedestal or put something up in a pedestal, and then you put them there. You put that there. You had those great expectations. Dickens? Charles Dickens? See, Great Expectations? Have you a message for us, Charles? Define your life. Work on your life. Spread glorious joy in your life. And I think that's it too. Sorry, two just jumped out. Colour cards, which I love as well. Dress to impress. Embody the role. Sink or swim. And that's it. You have to get in the pool to find out if you can sink, to find out if you're going to swim. You have to get in the pool. Yeah, and there is a recognition as well that it is important not to criticize yourself. Challenges are hard enough, and we need to support ourselves. We need that internal talk to be supportive. It allows for us to recuperate when things are challenging. Excuse me, they do that to me when they're talking. Get excited about life. Get excited about life. And that's it as well, right? You're here. This could be your last run around. Imagine this was your last run around. You've done all your karma. You've done all the other lifetimes where you've done this and done that and done that and done that. So people think, oh, she didn't achieve this in her life. No, because I did it last time and I didn't want to do it again. You know? And so there was this other thing I wanted to experience. There was this other thing. And then there was this, you know, when you get to the point where you're prepared to take the full embodiment of spiritual development, or, you know, being this pillar, you might say, in order that it makes others feel okay about their developing spirituality. So everybody is spirit, but it's how much they're opening up to it from time to time and how much they want to develop that. And it's not a race. You don't have to run this race. You just have to do what's right for you. But yes, enjoy this one. Enjoy it in case it's the final one, right? And you'll know that by the depths that you go into purpose. Most likely it might be your last run around. So have fun with it. The next card, okay. Oh gosh, this is all so cool. So it's peach. I've got peaches in the fridge, that's good. And it's inhale a breath of life. And 9-1 is 10. 10 are new beginnings. The 1 and 0. And there's a candle, so I pointed like there being fire in your soul. You know, ignite that fire for what you want to do. Make life juicy. Peaches are so juicy. Make life juicy. And we've got the essential oils here that we had in the scrying bowl. So use essential oils as well to heal, aromatherapy to heal. Eat nutritious food, high in vitamins and minerals that are necessary for that balance in the body. And it's about the breath of life. So you can blow out a candle just like that. So let's see what it says. Peaches release stress and tension from your body, softening all hardness. Sorry, peach, the colour, not peaches. Peach releases stress and tension from your body, softening all hardness and dissolving any density, especially in the lungs and chest. And we had that here. Oh my goodness. This guy is all about the lungs and the chest, which is the heart area. And this is talking about dissolving density, especially in the lungs and the chest. It also brings gentleness, kindness, and friendliness into your life, opening you to new possibilities, assisting you to attract prosperity. So the peach will bring that gentle, kind, friendly flow into your life, which opens you up to opportunity and prosperity. I've got coins here in the back, making the money. Allow peach-coloured sparks to cleanse away any stuckness and rejuvenate your lungs. So your lungs are your breath. Your lungs are your life. Hold your breath. How long can you stay alive? Not long, right? So remember, connect with your lungs. Bring that peach colour in. Wear peach. Eat peaches. Look at peach. Imagine this colour in your hands and place your hands on your chest and allow the peach colour sparks to penetrate your chest and lungs, awakening any stuck energy and releasing stagnation. After a few minutes, hold your right hand above your chest, moving it round in a clockwise direction. So clockwise is like that way, but for you it's probably that way, right? Because the video. Do this for 2 minutes while focusing on taking slow breaths. As you breathe out, allow the tension in your lungs and throat to release. And green is the colour of this area as well. The heart chakra is green. As you breathe out, allow all the tension in your lungs and throat to release. When you breathe in, visualize vibrant, healing peach rays regenerating your lungs. Particularly if you're a smoker, you've been smoking, vaping even, take that peach energy to your lungs and use that colour to help heal the lungs. So white is a great colour for all over healing, but it's nice now we've got a distinct colour for the lungs and the chest region. So anyone who's got colds, chest infections, stagnant energy here, use the colour peach. Now focus on what you love in life already and what you would love to experience more of. So that's the thinking ahead, the manifestation. Visualize receiving this increase in joy in your life. That's interesting. So that's quite nice. And then the other one is this one, which we've had before, and I think it looks a little bit like a 6-pack. So it's quite a nice one. And it's bronze, strengthen your body. And this is the vessel, this is the chariot, the body, so 14. It says, bronze inspires strength, wisdom and love, helping you to get promotions, bringing wealth into your life and attracting the right people into your business. So again, opportunity, business, working on something, this change, this crossroads, you're moving into something. So bronze is a really interesting one, and you can get bronze crystals as well. I have bronze crystals somewhere. I'm going to have to get it out again. Bronze also aids in successful negotiations, teaching people to trust their instincts. So that's it, about connecting to yourself as well. And if you want to try out healing modalities, trust that instinctual nature that you have, that you know which one is best for you and which one to go for. Use bronze to break destructive emotional patterns, release irrational fears which stop you, and anxieties, and flush toxic thoughts and feelings out of your body. So use the bronze colour all over just to cleanse, rejuvenate, get rid of the toxicity, get rid of the fear, to allow this newness to come in. Allow the bronze ray to bring strength and vitality back to your body. And so that allows you to be strong again, because the toxins, the stresses, they can weaken the body. And then the body is susceptible to illness and negativity. And so you have to cleanse. And often we would cleanse with purple, the violet ray. But this is an interesting one. Try using bronze. Try using this colour. This brownie bronze, this strength, this 6-pack, it's your toned, trained, strong image. Keep that idea in mind. The tree trunk is strong and brown, secure, it is growing, it is expanding, it is going up into the skies. There's a great strength with it. You can lean back on a tree, you can lean back on the trunk. And just visualize it around you as well. It's not a colour we'd usually visualise, but it'd be interesting to play with this one and see how it goes. So let me know how it goes. That's your reading for today. Happy Tuesday. If you like, you can do all the jazz, like, share, subscribe, etc. But I hope you have a great week. Lovely to be with you, and I hope you enjoyed the cards. And I will see you again soon. Thank you.